For this week, I decided to choose an article that re-emphasized the importance of visual graphics on health interventions. The article focused on two studies conducted in Mexico and in Canada, where a number of smokers were surveyed and asked about their experience with cigarette packages and the warning labels that come on them. They followed the idea that cigarette packages, whose warning labels contained prominent graphic imagery, were more likely to promote smoking-related knowledge and smoking cessation than text-only messages on the packages, and their study concluded that they were. In Mexico, many of the cigarette packages were made up of only text-only graphics, whereas Canadian cigarette packages have graphic images that were able to catch the smoker's attention. The study showed that Canadian smokers reported higher warning label salience than Mexican smokers, and the majority of Mexican smokers wanted their cigarette packages to contain more health warning labels than they do. The study summarized that warning labels can be an extremely cost-effective educational intervention rather than mass media campaigns, but warning labels on the cigarette packages should be prominent and stave off the wear-out that results from the habituation of certain messages. Some places, like Canada for this study, have regulations on how big warning labels should be. In the United Kingdom, the introduction of larger, bolder warning labels increased their being noticed, read, and caused smokers to think about the health risks of smoking more than they did. Prominent warning labels with graphic elements appear to be a particularly powerful means of education and promoting smoking cessation. Using graphics specifically allows illiterate people to be impacted by the labels as well. The article closes by stating that the graphic warning labels are a powerful, low-cost means of informing consumers about smoking dangers in a manner that mitigates the habituation that occurs with text-only messages. While the article reiterated the importance of visual graphics for more effective health interventions, the blog that I looked at found that the importance of creating technologies that could benefit all was extremely important, especially for those who are not tech savvy. The elderly, for example, they don't use these technologies as often, so the author of the blog makes a point to say that an extra effort needs to be put into creating apps and other technologies that could be easier to use for senior citizens. I also found a website that was dedicated to providing links for senior citizens to use in order to reach apps that were user-friendly, and one of them was called Pillboxy. Pillboxy gives users reminders to take their medications in a simple and fun manner. Reviews for the app rave about its simplicity, and it really does help the elderly with their medication, at least according to the reviews provided.